Hey everybody, I'm Mark Walters here at the Dallas International Film Festival, and it's a great pleasure to be sitting once again with the wonderful Peter Weller. Thank you very much for coming back. I can say that. You are pretty wonderful. So
Thank you, thank you.
we're here once again in Dallas. I know that this is one of those things. I know you like coming back here because you've got family here, you've got history here, and it's great to have you back, especially for such a cool event, ROBOCOP's 25th anniversary. It just doesn't seem like it's been 25 years. Like when I think about it, I still remember seeing it, and it seems like it was maybe 10 years ago. But for somehow it's 25 years now. Is that odd?
That 25 years has passed?
Yeah, the 25 years has
Should I
passed.
be holding this like that?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. 25 years has passed, yeah. Well, that makes me 39.
Yeah.
Seeing as I did the movie when I was 14.
That's right. I can vouch for that.
Teenage youth. And I remember one day on the location, the director of publicity of Dallas Cowboys called up and said, "You want to meet Herschel Walker?" And I've been a fan of Herschel Walker since his college days in track and so forth. So in uniform, I had a long lunch, and this Dallas Cowboy limo came down and picked me up, and I spent lunch with Herschel Walker in the training room of the Dallas Cowboys, and it was one of the great perks doing that movie. And yeah, that's 25 years ago, man.
It's hard to believe.
Yeah.
I'm going to be moderating. I have the honor of moderating your Q&A tonight, which I'm really looking forward to. I think it's going to be great. Texas.
Don't ask me how much the suit weighed.
I won't. I know you hate that question.
There's more profound questions about RoboCop to ask than like all the curious kind of kid stuff about it. But
well, there's some stuff that I want to get into with you about it that I think hasn't been touched on. So I think we'll have some good stuff. But in the meantime, I did want to talk to you about a couple things. First of all, you're a PhD candidate for art history, I hear. Italian Renaissance art history.
Right.
That's very fascinating. I mean, I know you're a teacher already, and to hear that's great. I mean,
that's the best thing that I could do. Best way to be of service is to teach. Is to give back. That sounds like a lot of corny, philanthropical huzzah, but indeed it is. Now, best thing I can do, because essentially I am an irascible, contentious, small-minded, selfish bitch.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
And it takes a daily sort of, it takes a daily intention to be compassionate, giving of service, and fun-loving, But at least I know the distinction. A lot of folks don't,
Yeah.
I know a lot of people in my business don't know that. They've never seen the other side of the light,
Yeah.
They are forever, under the guise of having to make a wonderful movie, or having to get it right, or having to get, be brilliant or something like that. They're assholes. And I used to belong to that club, and I hope I'm not part of that club anymore. So the Renaissance Italian art history part, ancient Rome, is a way of, it's not only fulfills a passion, because I honestly say to anyone out there who thinks that they're half a filmmaker, I heard Gary last night saying, okay, I went from a critic to a filmmaker. Well, I want to hear the other half of that coin, is that what else is filling up your life? Because filmmaking is the only thing really that I want to do. And yet, there's a thing called a life, as Elie Kazan put it so well, that if you don't have that filled up, your filmmaking is bone dry. You got nothing to say. It doesn't matter whether you're an actor, producer, director, set designer, costume designer, whatever, whether you're grip, PA, or whatever. If you're not living the full life, you got nothing to feed it.
Yeah.
At all. And so-called actors, I see, that there's an actor I heard went to Morocco and bought out like half the town so he didn't have to meet anybody. What the hell is that about? They say you don't have to meet anybody. Say what? You could just sit there as if you were in Beverly Hills, with your coterie, your gunsels around, man. So you got to fill up your life, and Italian Renaissance art history does that for me, and the process of giving it back is really satisfying.
Yeah. Well, and it seems to me like you're a people person in the sense that you like to observe people and get to know people. Like in the few times that I've seen you and interacted with you, and I see the way that you talk to people, you really take people in. You want to know things about people and where they come from, their backgrounds and stuff. And that says to me that that people as a whole fascinate you, and I'm sure that you apply that to just about every aspect of what you do, whether it's teaching or acting or whatever it is. I mean, am I correct in that assumption?
Yeah, I mean, Richie Belzer, the comedian actor I directed a couple times in Homicide, an old friend, you know, says it best, really. He is a little more of a misanthrope than me, but, you know, he said, you know, I adore humanity, I just don't want to hang out with them. And, you know, I support them, I just don't want to hang out with them. But I find now that hanging out with humanity is the only way to go, because it's the only way to stay young.
Right.
Because all the rest of it makes you old, crazy and old before you die, as Steve still says.
Stranger guy to work with, David Lynch or Adam West?
I never worked David Lynch.
You guys didn't do what am I thinking of? Naked Lunch? What am I thinking?
Yeah, the director's right. Can anybody correct him on
Oh,
this?
Cronenberg. Sorry.
Jesus.
Brain fart. It's been a long
he's
film
like a
festival.
film guy?
It's been a long film festival,
Man,
and I
gotta
screwed
go.
that up.
Taxi.
Let's back it
I'm
up.
getting the hell out of here.
Stranger guy to work with.
Jeez.
David
I
Cronenberg.
saw all these people in the background go, oh.
It was a total brain fart. It was a total brain fart. David Cronenberg or Adam West.
Holding forth on film. Anyway. Was Myrna Loy? Yeah. I used to hang out with Myrna Loy, too.
Yeah.
And Myrna Loy is one of the great people I ever worked with or hung out with.
Yeah. So, okay.
You know
Oh, yeah. Myrna Loy.
Don't call
yeah.
him a cop if you don't know.
No. There was a total brain fart. It's just been a long film festival.
What, now,
Stranger guy to work with, David Cronenberg or Adam West?
Wow. Cronenberg's actually not strange at all. Cronenberg is actually very methodical and precise.
Mm-hmm.
Adam West is a loon and wonderful, man. What an extraordinarily wonderful guy. Bizarre and just funny, and he's definitely the stranger cat to hang with.
Okay, so we settled that.
Yeah, but fun.
Right.
You know.
And the last thing.
Cronenberg's enjoyable because he's so gifted in nurturing, precise, and so forth. But Cronenberg is not what you call a fun guy.
Right.
You know, he's not a laugh a minute.
Yeah.
But Adam West is.
Yeah.
And Michael Tolkien, who wrote and directed the Player and wrote and directed New Age, is also one of the fun guys.
Yeah, I've had some history with Adam, so we could swap some stories later. So, the wonderful Peter Weller will be at the Texas Theater, historic Texas Theater tonight for the 25th anniversary of RoboCop. I hope some of you watching at home are going to be there with us.
Which print they're going to show?
I haven't. Do we know about the print?
It's a 35 mil.
35 millimeter.
Well, I know it's a 35 mil print, so it's not Verhoeven's print. It's the original theatrical print, then, right? Because there is a Verhoeven cut print.
No, it's the theatrical cut.
Okay.
Okay.
Very good.
Yeah, first time I ever saw it was the uncut version, and then when they released it, officially it was cut. So
yeah.
I was a little bit disappointed.
Where'd you see it? Here or in LA?
In Dallas. Yeah, they did a special advance screening for it. Yeah. So, all right, be there, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much.
Aloha.